Hi, I do these Beacon Bites on a Wednesday and a Sunday. They appear on Facebook, but also we're now starting to put them on our church, Beacon Church Havant YouTube, if they're useful for people who can't get on Facebook. I don't want to do these if they're not useful and they're only short. If you enjoy listening to me, please send a comment so I can carry on, be encouraged to keep doing them. But I was thinking this morning about what I could say, and 3 words came to mind, so I'm going to just briefly talk about them if that's okay with you. And it was 3 words. One was patience, perseverance and prayer. We've been locked down 3 and a bit weeks now, and I'm beginning to feel that for many of us our patience is running thin. Not necessarily mine, on days it does, but for some of you, just the difficulty of outworking this and not being able to go out, many of you, to work or to properly exercise or go to the shops and enjoy meeting up with family, friends, etc., etc. And I feel that the home environment is a bit of a crucible for tensions and difficulties. So we probably need to ask for a lot more patience in this time. Patience is actually a fruit of the Spirit, so it's good to see if we can develop that in our own lives. And 1 Corinthians 13, I think, says love is patient, love is kind. So patience is one thing I thought about, and perseverance is the other word. Perseverance in the sense that we don't know how long we're stuck in lockdown, and again the frustrations of that are immense for everyone. And I would just say, please hang on, please just keep going there with how you feel, because at some point we will be out of lockdown and we will be hope to experience life back as we used to. I'm hoping it's not going back to the old. I'm hoping actually we've learned a lot through being in lockdown and we appreciate so much more what we had. Certainly many of us appreciate the NHS and key workers and frontline people so much more, I'm sure. But also we'll appreciate being able to catch up with folks and greet them and spend time together. So I want to ask you to think about learning patience, because it's a fruit. Persevere, because at the end there is a reward if we persevere. And the third thing I just want to mention very briefly is prayer. I've been reading this book and I'm in the middle of this book, so I've not finished it. I'm no expert by any means on this subject, so it's helpful for me, but I'm just going to promote it very briefly. And it's the book here, How to Pray by Pete Greig. Excellent book. And there's 3 things that he says, just to finish, on prayer. He says a lot about it, but the 3 things I've really picked up and starting to run with. One is, when you pray, keep it simple. Okay, just doesn't need to be long prayers. Secondly, keep it real. When you pray, just talk about what's really on your heart. Don't try to be religious about it. Just talk to God. He understands what you're going through and the difficulties you're facing. So please be real about that. And thirdly, he says, keep doing it. So keep it simple, no complicated prayers. Keep it real, be honest with God about it, but keep doing it. Just make it a lifestyle, make it a discipline that you choose, where possible, on a daily basis, to find somewhere where you can just pray and be quiet with God. Hope that helps. Bless you all. Leave comments if you can. I'd appreciate that. Thanks.